Well, hi Dawn, do you want to tell everybody a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, hello, I'm Dawn Lindsay. I'm a candidate for Monmouth and I'm in my second year of 3 studying for ordained ministry.
And you're doing the BTH as well. So
Yes.
did you do any studying before you arrived here?
No, none at all. I came in at level 4, so I've started basically from scratch, other than Bible studies and things within my parish, but yeah, completely new to it here.
And have you got any other qualifications?
No, left school without a degree. People in my age didn't go to university unless you were rich, so working class background, couldn't wait to leave school.
So when you wrote the essay for me on practical theology, that would have been one of the first essays you wrote.
Yeah,
The third one, yes. And we're using that as an example, a good example of the essay to show to everybody today. So how do you feel about that?
Quite proud actually, because I don't come from an academic background. I'm not average qualified, and I was very worried coming into this environment quite how I would cope, because I haven't written an essay for 35 years. So I was very concerned with how I would adapt to it here and whether I would be able to do it. I was always going to be happy if I scraped a pass. So to pull out the mark I did, I was really proud of myself, because I never in a million years thought I would be able to produce a work that was of that quality.
Yeah, so it got a first class mark, and not just borderline, but a proper first class mark. So
Yeah.
it was an excellent essay. And I think the reason why I'm using it is because it was very well written for a start. And I think that I want to use it as an example of a well written assignment. So what's helped you to kind of write well, do you think?
Definitely doing the study skills that are on Moodle. So many people haven't, but it was worthwhile watching it, because having not written an essay for so long, it helped me to structure it so that if you can do a good start, that's half of your argument done. If you can say what you're doing in the first section in your opening paragraph and your conclusion as well, and then sandwich that between a well-written piece, that's half the argument. So definitely spending time watching study skills really helped me. As I said, I hadn't written one for so long.
Yeah. So if you've got one tip now for the students who are doing practical theology this year, what would your tip be?
Do your research, and I actually really enjoyed the research aspect of writing the essays more so than some of the modules, because you got to actually explore something that you liked and pick a topic that you felt more passionate about and that you identified more with. So I would say write about something that you like and that you enjoy, rather than trying to struggle with something that you don't understand maybe. That's what I've tended to do with all of mine.
So are you the kind of person who worries when you sit down and write an assignment?
Yes, because every time you write one, although I got consistent marks last year, every time you're doing a new one, you're always scared that one's going to be the one that, you fail or you just scrape a pass with. So I do get really worried beforehand, but I really enjoy researching them and having all the books everywhere and Moodle and shouting at the family, don't touch the books, and making a big mess everywhere, and really getting into it. That bit of it is really, very, very enjoyable.
So even though it's scary to begin with, once you've actually sat down and made your coffee and get down to it, you actually enjoy it.
Yeah, and the first thing I always do is I read through what I'm supposed to do, read through the question at least 3 times, and then I write my opening paragraph, identifying what I'm going to do so that I know what I'm going to be doing in my essay. But then I always go back and revisit it at the end to make sure that A, I've done what I said I'm going to do, or B, if I've done more, I can expand upon that then as well.
And how do you manage your time in writing essays?
Oh, when you know you've got an essay, you have to set aside time that you're going to do it and do the essay and not get sidetracked with cleaning or walking the dog or catching up on Netflix. So if you're doing it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I have to sit down and do it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. That is the only way that it can work for me, is allocated time and getting it done.
Excellent. Is there anything else you want to say to everybody?
enjoy it. Essay writing can actually be fun, although it's intimidating, although it's daunting, and if you haven't written one for a long time like me, don't worry, don't sweat it, because it's not as bad as you think, and you can put something in that you don't think is particularly good, but then you'll be really surprised with the mark that you get, as long as you've written it constructively. So yeah, if I can do it, anyone can.
Excellent. Thanks ever so much, Dawn.
Thank you. Good luck, everyone.